Wendy, you got fired from Hot 97 years ago because of Diddy. All these years later to see where Diddy currently is. What do you feel about that situation?
Right. Hey, when I watch TMZ and I see the stuff, go to prison for life, people. You don't know things that I knew about Diddy back in the day, and you want to know what? It's about time, people. It is about time.
Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms.
Do you believe that she died of pneumonia?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Diddy is allegedly feeling the pressure right now. Wendy Williams dropped some explosive tea about what Kim Porter reportedly told her just days before Kim tragically passed away, and people cannot stop talking. For years, questions have swirled around Kim's death, with some voices close to her, including Al B. Sure, publicly suggesting that something just did not feel right about the situation. Word on the street is there are long-running rumors claiming Diddy allegedly tried to silence Wendy too, similar to claims made about Kim Porter, and that alone has people stunned. Wendy survived, and now she's finally speaking up, sharing what she says she knows, and it has set the internet on fire. So what exactly did Kim allegedly tell Wendy about Diddy? And why do some believe Wendy was also put in danger? Let's break it down. Unless you've been completely offline, you've probably heard the many theories surrounding Kim's sudden death. One detail that shocked a lot of people was reports claiming Diddy allegedly purchased a coffin weeks before Kim passed away, which instantly raised eyebrows and fueled speculation. Official reports stated Kim died from pneumonia, but not everyone was convinced. Later on, an investigative article published by blogger Hollywood Street King introduced information that many people said didn't add up. According to unnamed sources, there were signs that pointed toward possible foul play, not just a medical issue. The original claim was that Kim was found unresponsive by house staff, but that version of events has been questioned. Other accounts suggest she was found on her bed, with red fluid reportedly seen on her pillow and a faint trail leading toward the bathroom. On top of that, sources alleged her body appeared positioned in a way that could confuse investigators, which only deepened the mystery and left people demanding real answers. Right after that, Ed Winter, the coroner assigned to Kim Porter's case, released his findings, and it completely flipped the official story upside down. According to Ed, his examination did not line up with the pneumonia explanation at all. Instead, he reportedly found toxins in Kim's body, which suggested possible poisoning, and that revelation sent shockwaves everywhere. And here's where things get even more intense. Not long after Ed shared those findings, rumors started flying that Diddy allegedly used his influence to have Ed removed from the case and replaced with another coroner of his choosing. Tell me that doesn't raise serious questions, because to a lot of people, that move looked extremely suspicious. What makes this even harder to dismiss is Ed's track record. This wasn't some inexperienced investigator learning on the job. Ed Winter was a highly respected coroner who worked on major cases involving Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Brittany Murphy, Paul Walker, Tom Petty, and Corey Monteith. This man knew exactly what he was doing, so when he said toxins were present, people listened. Then things took an even darker turn. Ed Winter later passed away himself, and the timing immediately sparked more speculation online. People began questioning everything again, with many saying the situation felt like a massive cover-up unfolding right in front of them. And just when you think it couldn't get heavier, Kim's former partner, Al B, sure publicly accused Diddy of being responsible for her death. He didn't sugarcoat it or soften his words at all. Around the time of Kim's passing, he posted on Instagram and wrote, quote, "I just found this footage from the morning I learned about Kim Porter's passing and how it shattered me completely. I know in my heart that Kimberly didn't just suddenly pass away from pneumonia." Those words hit hard, and people felt the raw pain behind them immediately. Al B sure didn't stop there. He later released a book titled Do You Believe Me Now?, where he accused Diddy of allegedly trying to take his life as well. According to Al, once he started publicly questioning Kim's death, things around him took a dark turn fast. He claimed that every time he spoke out or posted about Diddy, strange calls would come in. These callers allegedly warned him to delete his posts or face serious danger.
So you were in that coma in 2022. You had the liver transplant, you had the tracheotomy, I mean, all that stuff that went on.
Multi-system organ failure.
Yeah,
60.
Right. Have they figured out what happened yet?
We will.
No, I mean, have the doctors medically, like, what happened to you?
Yeah, what happened? So,
Because you just collapsed, right?
yeah, so, just mysteriously out of the blue, which we do talk about in the book.
Yes,
What that,
I wanna get into that.
What that process is. But so it's been quite a journey. And as I said, even as it relates to writing the book, I went through almost, more than a decade of being scrutinized and clowned by law enforcement, them telling me, you need some help. Hey, really? What's wrong with you? No way. But not realizing that they were also working for the situation.
Because you were hinting, saying,
Posting,
Yeah.
I get calls, take it down or else, so on and so forth.
but this is about Diddy, so let's be
this is
clear
about-
for
okay.
everybody that Sean Diddy Combs or people affiliated with him did something to you that caused you to have multi-organ failure.
I believe this to be the case, yes. Absolutely.
Wow.
My first time saying it.
Al made it clear he believed his life was being threatened, and that fear showed in everything he said and did. Then another rumor began spreading that made the story even heavier. Word on the street claimed Kim was working on a tell-all book that could have exposed Diddy. The book was allegedly going to describe private events, power plays, and the emotional treatment Kim endured during their relationship. While the book never officially dropped, leaked messages stirred the pot even more. Texts between someone at the publishing company and Kim's family reportedly surfaced. One email reportedly read, quote, "I was devastated to read the things that Kim put up with and witnessed during her relationship with Diddy. And once that came out, the questions only got louder." According to rumors surrounding the unreleased book, it allegedly covered a wide range of shocking claims about Diddy's private life. These claims included alleged secret relationships, hidden footage, and details about people he was reportedly involved with behind closed doors. The book was also said to touch on serious health concerns and intense confrontations involving people close to him, all framed as allegations, not confirmed facts. There were also claims about complicated relationships with major celebrities, including emotional conflicts, alleged arguments, and moments that supposedly turned physical, which reportedly led to injuries. Other parts of the book allegedly describe deeply personal experiences Kim went through, painting a picture of emotional distress and isolation she felt during that time. Sources claim she often felt alone and overwhelmed despite being surrounded by fame. The book also reportedly explained how Kim tried to protect Al B, sure, by warning him to avoid certain places where trouble could break out. According to these claims, she would allegedly call him directly and say not to show up, all in an effort to keep the peace and prevent dangerous encounters. Now, when it comes to Wendy Williams and Diddy, their history runs deep. They clashed for years, especially after Wendy spoke openly about his alleged private parties back in the 1990s. That reportedly led to Wendy being pushed out of major radio stations in New York and forced to leave the city at the height of her career. Even after they later made peace, Wendy never fully backed down. She continued calling him out publicly, even during his relationship with Cassie, long before others caught on to what she was hinting at. Looking back now, people are re-examining everything she said with fresh eyes. Back in 1999, during that infamous nightclub shooting involving Diddy and Jennifer Lopez, Wendy Williams stood almost alone.
In South Africa filming Honey 3. And she allegedly has been avoiding Puffy. And, my thing about when you date a mogul is that it's really difficult to avoid them because if you use your head, you never know when they're gonna pop up on the scene. Like he's mogul, like he can hire a plane right now, zoom it to South Africa, land on the roof of the hotel where she's staying, okay, pay people off the front desk, give me the key and let me up in her room. Like I'm already paranoid. Of Michael Jackson's song, Lady in My Life, and wrote, if anyone sees Cassie this weekend, please tell her to listen to this song 100 times. I suggest don't use social media though to reach out. I think this was a grand overture from Puffy. I don't believe he really wants her back. I believe he probably treated her at some particular point like a possession, like a possession. And if you really care, then you'd reach out privately, not publicly.
She was one of the only media voices openly questioning the strange details in that case. This was the same incident where a then teenage rapper, Shine, ultimately took the blame and most people accepted Diddy's version without hesitation. Wendy wasn't buying it at all. She openly challenged the story, pointing out inconsistencies that others were too scared to touch. While many believed Diddy's explanation, Wendy kept pushing, saying something didn't add up, and she refused to stay quiet about it.
Absolutely set up to be the fall guy. Taking the fall means not snitching, not getting your friends in trouble. Even today, I wouldn't want to do anything to get anyone in trouble.
Sure. I do not own a nor did I possess a that night.
Their tension escalated fast. Over time, rumors spread that Diddy allegedly tried to intimidate Wendy into silence. Some claims suggested veiled threats involving her family, which deeply rattled her and made the feud even more intense. These rumors gained traction after an old interview resurfaced. In that viral clip, Wendy appears visibly uncomfortable, stumbling over her words after Diddy casually mentioned knowing personal details about her life. Viewers quickly noticed the shift in her energy, and many said it looked like genuine fear rather than nerves.
Let me tell you something. As the mother of a now 16-year-old.
Who I met backstage,
He did?
He's a great young man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You represent a lot.
When it comes to Kim Porter, Wendy has always been clear about her doubts. She openly questioned the pneumonia explanation and aligned herself with those who felt Kim's passing deserved deeper scrutiny. After Kim died, Wendy tweeted, quote, "I just heard the sad news about Kim Porter. My condolences to Diddy and Kim's families. Rest in peace." But that message was only the beginning, because things got complicated right after that. After posting that tweet, Wendy Williams allegedly hinted that there was more to Kim Porter's passing than what the public was told. On her show, she made a brief but loaded comment, saying something like, "Kim Porter has passed, and that's all I'm going to say." That moment instantly raised eyebrows. The clip later disappeared from online platforms, but many viewers believe that was Wendy's subtle way of signaling that she didn't believe the pneumonia explanation. She added more fuel to the speculation years later with another statement that caught everyone's attention. After major legal trouble involving Diddy became public, Wendy reflected on past events and said people kept telling her, "Wendy, you called it." She even mentioned hearing that from members of her own family, which made the moment hit even harder. Wendy went on to describe seeing disturbing footage related to Cassie, saying it was heartbreaking and hard to watch. She questioned how many times things like that may have happened, how many people could have been affected, and how long it all went unnoticed. Her words sounded less like gossip and more like frustration finally boiling over. As time passes, many viewers feel the unanswered questions around Kim Porter's death are becoming harder to ignore. Online discussions keep pointing out contradictions, timelines, and details that don't sit right with the public. Meanwhile, others started connecting dots of their own. One widely shared comment claimed that once Wendy began openly speaking about Diddy, her health seemed to decline rapidly. Whether coincidence or not, that observation only added another layer to an already intense and emotional conversation. Now, Wendy's situation has taken a heartbreaking turn. Many people say she struggles to remember parts of her own life, and fans find that deeply sad and unsettling. One comment that stood out online said, "Now we understand why Wendy Williams ended up where she is." Supporters believe she was one of the first voices to speak up, and some feel the cost of that was incredibly high. So now, it's over to you. What do you think about Wendy Williams revealing what Kim Porter allegedly told her before she passed away? Do you believe there's more to Kim's death than what was officially reported? Or do you think people are reading too much into it? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments below. And if this video got you thinking, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment to keep the conversation going. Don't forget to click here to watch another very messy video that dives even deeper into this story.